Hello Internet, and welcome back to Oblivion. I've been having some machine issues lately, some really nasty ones. They haven't presented themselves in-game yet. In fact, they've really only presented themselves when trying to render and open up YouTube videos at the same time. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if the Adobe Flash Player was the cause. It's just been a horrible, horrible, horrible product for the past few months. I have no idea what they're doing with it, but nothing good, obviously. But anyway, enough about that. Oh, what was I doing? I finished the quest in the castle up there, finding out who stole the painting. I believe all the other Mages Guild quests are back at the... there it is. Back at the university. Another disappointing part about this game's guilds, as compared to Morrowind's, you only really do one quest for each guild location, and then everything else is in the university. But yeah, either way, maybe I'll find something for the Fighters Guild to do. But big thing I'm thinking of is wherever it can be found. I want to go to that one store. I remember being told that, there we go, Northern Goods, directly south. Oh, so I was going the right way then. Need to go to Northern Woods. I remember being told that something happened there, somebody was kidnapped or something. Should prove to be interesting. Somebody's house. Just curious as to what it was. Didn't feel like opening the map. Oh, so it was... Wow, that was more than halfway there from the start. Just kind of got sidetracked. Good to see you. Kind of got sidetracked complaining about Flash Player and my computer being terrible. Assuming I'm going the right way still. Yes. Curiously enough, the higher field of view seems a lot more noticeable here than it did when I recorded Morrowind earlier today. I suppose the aspect ratio is technically a little bit narrower than 16:9. Maybe that's something to do with it. It is... I just don't understand why it's so dark inside these houses. I've got darker dungeons installed still, I believe, but that shouldn't make the houses dark.
What is it?
Fine, I won't speak with you.
Mean to impose, but I'm hoping you can help me. My daughter, Dharma, is missing, and I don't know what to do.
Missing. So, any idea where she could be?
That's right. My daughter Dharma never came back from Hackdirt. I'm dreadfully worried something may have happened to her. Can you help?
Hackdirt? That's that strange little village with a lot of angry people and worn out buildings. Wasn't it? One where I ended up killing a lot of people and reloaded for some reason. I don't really know for sure. Sure, I'll help.
I can't thank you enough for your kindness. She was supposed to make a delivery to Atira Moslin in Hackdirt, so I would start there. In case it may be useful, she was with Blossom, her horse, I mean. Dharma loves that animal and would never willingly abandon her.
Cool. A Shadow Over Hackdirt? Is that a reference to Lovecraft? Ah, I remember seeing a book in there about something like the deep ones. Now that puts a smile on my face. I have to point it out because I don't do the whole face cam thing.
The best daughter a mother could ask for. Kind-hearted and a friend to everyone she meets.
Can you tell me anything else about the town?
A rather isolated village south of Coral. We do some business with the trader there. Small volume, but she pays well. Normally I make the deliveries, but I wasn't feeling well, so Dharma insisted on going this time. I do hope nothing has happened to her.
For some reason, I don't remember ever seeing Argonians blink before this particular recording session. Weird. Also, that last voice line seemed a bit louder and deeper than usual.
Have you found her? Is she safe?
I haven't found her yet.
I am so worried about her. Please find her.
You don't sound very worried.
I was in Cheydinhall last week, and I'm sure I saw Renaud Germain. He acted like he didn't know me, though. Goodbye.
Also, I lied.
Welcome, pilgrim.
You seem plenty happy now.
The worst thing is, no one even knows what happened. People heard the screams, but when they broke down the chapel doors, everyone was already dead. Church has taken no official position on his teaching yet, but from the reports I've heard, he may be truly inspired by the divines. I heard that some cult called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's assassination.
You heard right.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, so to Hackdirt we go. Hopefully my horse is nearby. Come to think of it, it might have been at the other gate. Yes, I believe that is the case.
Hello there. What? Hey, you're the one they call the Hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city.
Yep.
Be seeing you.
North Country Stables. I wonder if I could have bought a horse here for a lot cheaper than I paid for the one I've got. When I'm running around a castle for. Or rather, an entire town, not a castle. Something. Screw you, Oblivion Gate. Thought I saw Nirnroot, but it was just a piece of grass. Ah, rain! Well, I was about to mention at some point in one of these updates that I've been watching Gix's backlog of Let's Play videos for Oblivion, and there it is. And one of the things I noticed is he was getting a lot of weather like this, and for some reason I don't remember getting rain or anything until just now during my playthrough. Of course, that's about 70 hours worth of footage. A little less than that. I remember doing a little playing around with an extra character at some point, but it's a lot of footage to go through, and I don't think I really feel up to searching through all that to see if I'm right or not, but yeah, I honestly only ever remember, as far as weather goes, honestly only ever remember, the whole sky turning red and such that happens when you're near an Oblivion gate. Speaking of which, let's have a look at the map here. Go off-road. Of course, I could have just followed the compass thing here, but... bah. However, you know, come to think of it, there might be a way to adjust this. Aha! There you go. Now I've just made it a little more like Morrowind. Which, of course, if you know my opinion, you know that's a positive thing in my eyes. I just need to remember to do it every time, because the downside of this UI mod is it doesn't save any of those things. Let's slow it down here. We're on quite the slope. Pretty close to the town anyway. Ow. I touched the a certain part of my computer there, and god damn, it is heating up a lot. Of course, it is also a pretty warm day. I'm going off the path I need to go right now because I've got these Aelid ruins here, and I want to get them on the map. I found Wendir after walking through half of it. Fair enough, I guess. Another thing to take care of whenever I get around to, you know, doing these extra dungeons on my own time rather than just making more parts of that horrible I Suck at Counter-Strike Source series on the secondary channel. Find a decent place to park the horse here. Oh yes, just as I remembered it. All sorts of beat up and torn, worn down. Stream saved. Yeah, if you've been a long-time viewer, hello? Let me know if I actually have had weather like this in the playthrough before. And I'm not just losing my mind or something.
Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave. Now. You ain't welcome here.
Have you seen a female named Dharma?
Who? Nah, I haven't seen any young women around. Even if I had, why would I know anything about her going missing? Not that I'm saying I ever seen her, because I haven't.
I never said anything about her going missing.
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. Well, he's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
Didn't mean to select that one. Can you tell me about the town?
My grandfather built this place. Not that it's any of your business. We've been down, but we got plans to bring back the good old days. You'll see.
You can start by rebuilding these houses, you know.
I guess we've got a room available. 30 gold per night. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
Fine. Take the stairs up to the right, the room on the left. No visitors allowed and no pets. Oh, bother someone else.
Well, that's fine. My horse is parked somewhere. I'm not telling you where. Strange, I just bought a room for... I just rented a room from a man who just left. I could have taken it. What's the quest log say? Landed Moslin denies knowing anything about Dharma. Based on manner leads me to suspect he is lying, as I had just very, very recently made note of. None of this is considered stealing. Well, I'll just help myself then. Make a mess of the place. You never know, there might be something valuable laying around. Again, if I remember right, well, no, I've got a decent bit of gold now, after doing that quest. I get the feeling that it's going to be, or she's going to be in the caverns. What? Let's investigate his room first, though. Let's see, curiously left. Sleep while trespassing. Well, it didn't have a "Don't go here" sign on it, so I don't see the issue. Bone meal. Now I wonder if I'm going to be attacked or chased by something for staying the night here. Like what looks like happened here. Also, this... Why is this area so bright? Ooh. So I wonder why this particular drawer is set as stealing. The diary. I have found Dharma's diary in the inn in Hackdirt. I should confront the innkeeper with the evidence and see if he changes his story. However, I will do this after a good night's sleep. That'd probably be in here, right? Yeah. For this is apparently the diary of a young Argonian named Dharma. Most of the book deals with personal but mundane details of her life in Coral. The only interesting entry is the last one, conveniently. Arrived in Hackdirt after dark, due to Blossom throwing a shoe on the way. The road was really rough. Hardly more than a track. Doesn't anyone else ever come down here? The trader's shop was closed, and she wouldn't come to the door even though I could see a light in the upstairs window. Rude. But at least this inn was open, although the proprietor is kinda creepy. He'd give me these weird grins when he thought he wasn't looking. Ugh. What's wrong with his face? Seems like I'm the only one staying here tonight. I didn't see much of the town since it was already dark, but I admit to being kind of spooked. But I'll never admit that to Mother, or she'd never let me go on another one of these deliveries. She still thinks I'm just a baby. She would probably say hatchling, and in front of my kids or friends too. Remember to ask her about the creepy innkeeper when I get home. Well, the candle is almost burned down. They don't even provide a lantern in this horrible old inn. So I guess I better try to get some sleep, if I can sleep with all the creaking in this old place. I keep thinking I hear footsteps outside the door. What door? I'm so on edge. Grow up, Dara. I'm sure in the morning this will all seem quaint and charming. Good night, diary. Well, I don't think it quite worked out that well. Right, let's put the right virus on. Let's make sure everything's proper here. I somehow get the feeling that's something not so good is going to happen. Yes, like I said, there is no door. Maybe there's one there. But feeling that something bad is going to happen. So sleep with a sword drawn.